Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 31st of August. This will be an important session, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First question is, India along with which country signed a memorandum of understanding for open sky policy? Right, important. This open sky policy means that will allow more flight between various cities in these two countries. That means between India and New Zealand. This open sky policy suggests that more and more flights between the cities of India and New Zealand will be coming soon. Correct? This will be connecting various cities of these two countries by allowing more flights. So this is your open sky policy. Then remember, this will further boost the bilateral relation between these two nations, right? As well as under this, New Zealand designated airline can operate unrestricted services with any type of aircraft holding third and fourth freedom rights in the 6 Indian cities, which are New Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai, Hyderabad and Kolkata, which are also among the most important cities of India. Correct? So right option here is option 3, New Zealand. What is the capital of New Zealand? Wellington. And who is the Prime Minister here? Chris Hipkins. So here you can see it is India and New Zealand that signed a memorandum of understanding for open sky policy, as well as also to boost the cooperation in civil aviation between India and New Zealand. Next, Niti Aayog along with which organization has signed a memorandum of understanding on fast tracking of sustainable development goals in India. So remember what this fast tracking of sustainable development goals in India mean. Basically this means is to achieve the sustainable development goals, right? To speed up the effort that will make us follow these sustainable development goals, and the organizations that are not based or not following these SDG sustainable development goals should also follow them. Correct? So it is your Niti Aayog along with United Nations Development Program India. They recently signed a memorandum of understanding to speed up the efforts to achieve the sustainable development goals. The main aim here is to make a clear plan of cooperation, correct, and on various ideas, on various range of areas such that will include your sustainable development goals, correct, and also will allow various organizations to follow the same. Then India's achievement in reducing multidimensional poverty to 50% between the year 2015 till 2021 showcase that more moving towards sustainable development goal is possible irrespective of the complex challenges. As we know that India is the largest population in the world, still we have achieved this milestone. correct? And when did India become the largest populated nation in the world? It was in the year 2023. And if we talk about India Stack, what are the India Stack that has helped India to take care of the huge population? E-sign, Aadhaar card, UPI, DigiLocker, correct? These are some of the facilities that are benefiting Indian population. Then remember, as of now, the Sustainable Development Goals were adopted by United Nations in 2015, and the Sustainable Development Goals, officially known as Transforming Our World, the 2030 Agenda for the Sustainable Development. Correct? So it was Niti Aayog along with UNDP who are working towards following the Sustainable Development Goals and speed up the process for the same. Who is the Chief Executive Officer of Niti Aayog, CEO here? BVR Subramaniam. Headquarter is in New Delhi, and it was in 2015 that this was established. Then if we talk about UNDP, who is the administrator here? Akeem Steiner. Headquarter is in New York, USA, and it was in 1966 that this was established. Right? So important, take a note of it. Next you see various sustainable development goals if we look at, and you should know them. For example, no poverty, zero hunger, good health and wellness, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth. These are some of the important sustainable development goals towards which India will be working towards. Not just India, but whole of the world will be working towards. Next we are talking about cabinet approvals. This union cabinet is chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and they have approved the following proposals on 29th of August. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved the reduction of liquefied petroleum gas cost by 200 rupees per cylinder for all the consumers with effect from 30th of August 2023, and this will also be applicable to Pradhan Mantri Ujala Yojana. Important. Correct? Now we will be seeing that elections are coming in the next year. So we will be seeing these reductions, not just in these LPG cylinders, we also might see the reduction in the petrol prices, CNG prices, correct? Because of the election. So by how much rupees the LPG cost of cylinders was reduced? So it was reduced by 200 rupees. First thing is this. Next, remember, this will also be applicable for the Pradhan Mantri Ujala Yojana. Correct? Next thing is the Ministry of Textiles. They have approved the startup guidelines for the technical textile, that is great. Right? These are the guidelines. What is this? Grant for research and entrepreneurship across aspiring innovators in technical textile. Correct? Under this initiative, a grant of 50 lakh rupees will be provided for supporting the various innovators in the textile sector, and they will be continuing their help for the next 18 months. Correct? So here this great initiative is for next 18th month, under which 50 lakh rupees will be provided to various textile innovators. Correct? And to help them and grow. Then next thing, remember, this was the second. Third thing you need to remember that Union Cabinet has adopted a resolution hailing the soft landing of Chandrayaan 3 on the lunar surface. Correct? Next is, which two shipyards signed a memorandum of understanding for collaboration in shipbuilding? It is Goa Shipyards Limited and Kenya Shipyards Limited. They too recently signed a memorandum of understanding for construction of ship rights of various ship, or we can say for the collaboration in the shipbuilding. Then remember, from Indian side he will be Rajnath Singh, who is our defense minister, and from Kenya he will be Aden Barr, who is the cabinet secretary for defense of Kenya, and between them this MOU was signed. So we can say that between India and Kenya we saw an MOU between Goa Shipyards Limited and Kenya Shipyards Limited, where they will be collaborating towards shipbuilding. Right? Then next thing, remember, here Defense Minister Rajnath Singh also presented 5 pairs of parachute to Kenya forces as a mark of the friendship. Also, India has also offered assistance in setting up of advanced CT scan facility in Kenya. Correct? Next is, if we talk about here only, let me ask first for Goa Shipyards Limited, who is the chairman and managing director? Brajesh Kumar Upadhyay. And when was it established? 1957. And Vasco da Gama in Goa is the headquarter for this Goa Shipyards Limited. Next is automotive PLI scheme extended by another year till fiscal year 28. I repeat, our Union Minister Mahendra Nath Pandey, that comes under the Ministry of Heavy Industries, in review of production linked incentive auto scheme, they have announced the extension of this PLI scheme for automobile and auto component industry by another year. The program was supposed to last for 5 years, that is till the year 2027, and now it has been extended by one more year and it will be lasting till 2028. The distribution of the incentives will be on a quarterly basis instead of an annual plan. Correct? Take a note of it. Right? Moving on. This is important that PLI scheme for automakers has been extended by how many years? Extended by 1 year, and earlier it was for 5 years, that is till 2027, and now it has been extended by +1, that is till 2028. Next is related to international affairs. 48 African countries adopted Kampala Ministerial Declaration on Migration, Environment and Climate Change. I repeat, 40 African countries, right? They have agreed to adopt the Kampala Ministerial Declaration on Migration, Environment and Climate Change, and it is to address the climate change and human mobility challenges in Africa and leverage the opportunities for sustainable development. Then remember, this was announced during a technical conference of states that was held from 23rd to 25th of August in Nairobi, Kenya. And if you remember, in Nairobi, Kenya, it is the headquarters also of United Nations Environment Program. Then this conference was co-hosted by the government of Kenya and Uganda. Correct? And it was in support from IOM, that is your International Organization for Migration, along with United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Then if we talk about this KDMECC, this will ensure that everyone's voice, including the voice of youth, women and person in vulnerable situations, are the priority of the extended declaration. This will offer platform to support the priorities of the member states in addressing the challenges and also enable them to leverage the migration for sustainable development. Next is banking and finance. RBI has authorized Bandhan Bank for disbursing civil pensions. I repeat, Bandhan Bank Limited has been appointed by the Reserve Bank of India as the authorized pension distributor bank on the behalf of Central Pension Accounting Officer under the Ministry of Finance for civil pensioners. Here, Bandhan Bank will soon be integrating with the office of the CPAO to operationalize the disbursement process. Apart from this, remember here, the bank authorization is primarily aimed at disbursing pensions to the following groups, that is the central government employees, that includes railway, post and defense, then the National Capital Territory of Delhi, Union Territory administrations, retired judges of High Court and Supreme Court, and all India service officers. Correct? So Bandhan Bank has been authorized by RBI to serve as the pension disbursement bank. Now the pension of those people that we just discussed will be released by Bandhan Bank. If we talk about Bandhan Bank, who is the managing director and chief executive officer here? Chandrasekhar Ghosh. Headquarters is in Kolkata, West Bengal. It was established in 2015, and Aapka Bhala Sabki Bhalai. Right? This is the tagline for this Bandhan Bank. Next is your Asian Development Bank. They have approved 3.32 crore rupees for safe public transport projects in the state of in Hyderabad. Correct? I repeat, in the city of Hyderabad, Asian Development Bank has approved a 3.32 crore rupees loan for safe public transport projects. Correct? This grant of 3.32 crore rupees is to a team of technology experts from BITS Hyderabad, IIT Bombay, IIT Kharagpur to develop, test and implement passenger safety projects in the public transport systems of Hyderabad. The experts team led by the Professor Prasanta Sahu was working on developing technology solutions to improve last mile security for metro rail and public transit passengers under the guidance of NVS Reddy, Managing Director of Hyderabad Metro Rail Limited. Correct? So, Asian Development Bank approved 3.32 crore rupees for the safe public transport projects in Hyderabad, and this grant will be provided to BITS Hyderabad, IIT Bombay, IIT Kharagpur. Correct? Next is appointment and resignations. Recently, Gitika Srivastava has been appointed as the first woman chargé d'affaires in Pakistan. I repeat, Gitika Srivastava, a 2005 batch Indian Foreign Service officer, was appointed as the first women chargé d'affaires CDA at the High Commission of India in Islamabad, Pakistan. She is currently serving as the Joint Secretary at the Ministry of External Affairs and looks after the Indo-Pacific Division. She will be succeeding Dr. M. Suresh Kumar, who will be returning to New Delhi. She had served in the Indian Embassy in China from 2007 to 2009 and also served as the Director in the Indian Ocean Region Division of the Ministry of External Affairs as well as a Regional Passport Officer in Kolkata, West Bengal. Right? So remember Gitika Srivastava, and she will be the first women CDA in Pakistan. Next, National Sports Federation portal on National Sports Day was launched by whom? So first of all, tell me, when do we observe National Sports Day? It is on 29th of August that we observe National Sports Day, and recently National Sports Federation portal was launched, and this portal is in line with the Government of India's vision of Digital India. This is a portal, that means it is a website, correct, and it was launched during an event organized at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Correct. It is a unified online portal and a single window system for the processing of annual renewal of recognitions of NSF, that is your National Sports Federation's elections. It will replace the existing system of physical mode of submission of documents and ensure better coordination among the Department of Sports and the National Sports Federation. Then remember, Anurag Singh Thakur also launched the third edition of the Fit India quiz. Correct. He also launched information booklet on sports infrastructure projects that are sanctioned under the Khelo India scheme. Then he also facilitated the Indian men's 4x400 meter relay team, who finished 5th in the 2023 World Athletics Championship that was held in Budapest, Hungary. Next, so remember, he was Anurag Singh Thakur who launched the National Sports Federation portal on the National Sports Day that was on 29th of August. Next is, here you can see Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur, he launched this portal. Moving on, sports. WR, that is your WR chess team, has won the first ever edition of the World Chess Federation World Rapid Team Championship 2023 that was held in Germany from 25th to 28th of August, and Team Freedom finished second here, while the team Indian squad of MGDI was on the third position. Correct? Total prize money here was 250,000 euros. Here winner will be getting 100,000 euros. On second position, 60,000 euros and 40,000 euros in the last on the third position. Correct? So WR team won the gold here. Second was your Team Freedom, and the Indian squad MGDI was on the third position. Correct? Then remember R. Pragnanda, as you can see him in the picture here, he is in the WR team, correct? And Vishwanath Anand and Vidit Gujarati, they are in the Team Freedom. Next is Maharashtra. They signed a memorandum of understanding with Germany's DFL to develop Indian football. I repeat, Government of Maharashtra, they signed a memorandum of understanding with DFL Deutsche Football Liga Jembich, that is DFL, to develop the football ecosystem in India. So easy, it was Government of Maharashtra that signed a memorandum of understanding with the Germany's DFL, and it is to develop and promote football ecosystem in India so that more and more youth can be encouraged to play football. This agreement will focus on advancing football expertise and structures within the state of Maharashtra. Correct? Next is Indian women's hockey team has won the inaugural women's hockey 5S Asia Cup and has defeated Thailand by 7-2 in the final. I repeat, the Indian women hockey team has won the inaugural women's hockey 5S Asia Cup by defeating Thailand 7-2 in the final. And here women's hockey 5S Asia Cup 2023, where was this held? It was held in Oman from 25th to 28th of August. Correct? And remember, with this victory, India has qualified for the FIH Women's Hockey 5S World Cup 2024. Correct? And this Women's Hockey 5S World Cup 2024, where this will be held? This will be held in Muscat, Oman, and it will be from 24th to 27th of January 2024. Mark this also. important. Next is National Small Industry Day. When do we observe this? It is observed on 30th of August, and it is to celebrate the invaluable contributions made by the small scale industry to India's growth. This day also aimed to promote small businesses nationwide and offer job opportunities to unemployed males and females for the betterment of their lives. And remember, this day is aimed to promote small businesses nationwide and offer job opportunities to the unemployed males and females for the betterment of their lives. Next. Next is International Day of the Victims of Enforced Disappearances 2023. This day is observed on 30th of August, correct? And it is to commemorate and pay respect to the people who have undergone enforced disappearances. This day also aims to provide effective access to justice for the victims of enforced disappearances. First ever day was observed in the year 2001, correct? So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick one-liner revision. India and New Zealand, they recently signed an MOU for open sky policy to boost cooperation in civil aviation. Then Niti Aayog and UNDP India, they signed an MOU on fast tracking of sustainable development goals. Cabinet approvals, if we discuss here, they are important. And here we saw that LPG cost was reduced by 200 rupees. Then initiative GREAT was launched, that is grant for research and entrepreneurship across aspiring innovators in technical textile, and it will be providing 50 lakh rupees for supporting the textile sector for the next 18 months. Then Goa Shipyard Limited and Kenya Shipyard Limited, they signed this MOU for collaboration in shipbuilding. Automotive PLI scheme has been extended by another 1 year, and now it will be till fiscal year 28. 48 African countries, they adopted the Kampala Ministerial Declaration on Migration, Environment and Climate Change. RBI has authorized Bandhan Bank for disbursing civil pension. Asian Development Bank, they have approved 3.32 crore rupees for the safe public transport projects in the city of Hyderabad. Then Gitika Srivastava, she became the first women charge d'affaires, that is CDA, in Pakistan. Next, Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur, he has launched National Sports Federation portal on the National Sports Day. Next, WR chess team has won the FIDE World Rapid Chess Championship 2023. Then Maharashtra, they signed this MOU with Germany's DFL to develop Indian football sector and to come up with more facilities for football in Maharashtra. Then Indian women's hockey team has won the inaugural Women's Hockey 5S Asia Cup and has defeated Thailand by 7-2 in the finals. National Small Industry Day, it is observed on 30th of August, and International Day of the Victims of Enforced Disappearances is observed on 30th of August. So these are some important days, friends. Now let's move to some revision current affairs. Shirish Kanekar, a veteran Marathi language writer, right, and a columnist who recently passed away in Mumbai, Maharashtra. He passed away at the age of 80. He was born in 1943, Pune, Maharashtra. Then he worked at Marathi and English language publications like Lok Satta, Indian Express, Samana and Free Press Journal also. Right? Next is name the e-commerce mobile application that has recently launched by Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Rural Livelihood Mission to support the market products that are made by self-help group of women. So tell me, what is the name of this mobile application that was recently launched by Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Rural Livelihood Mission to support the market products that are made by women of self-help groups? It is your e-Saras mobile application. This stands for e-Saras. What is this? An e-commerce mobile application that is basically for providing the marketing of the products that are made by the women of those self-help groups. Right? This application was launched by Shailesh Kumar Singh, who is the Secretary of Ministry of Rural Development. He also inaugurated the e-Saras Fulfillment Center at the Ministry of Rural Development Office at Janakpuri in New Delhi. Right? So it is your e-Saras. Mark this. It is an important one. Next, the Election Commission of India launched a new web portal, Integrated Election Expenditure Monitoring System, for filing 3 types of financial reports by the political parties according to the provision in the Representation of the People Act of 1951. I repeat, Election Commission of India, they launched a web portal, Integrated Election Expenditure Monitoring System. I repeat, it is a web portal, that is Integrated Election Expenditure Monitoring System, and it is for filing three types of financial reports by the political parties, and this comes under the provision in the Representation of the People Act of 1951. The online availability of the data is expected to enhance the level of compliance and transparency, right? And all the political parties, they are required to submit their financial statements online with this portal to the Election Commission, right? So correct option here becomes option C. Next, Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances, that is DARPG, they have launched the Dash edition of the National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment Portal. So it is the third edition of the National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment Portal that was launched by DARPG recently. Correct? With the launch of this NESDA 2023 portal, DARPG has begun their work towards the preparation of the third edition of NESDA study. The framework based on the online survey index of the United Nations e-government survey has revised for the Indian federal structure and the e-governance landscape of the states and union territories. So it is your third edition of the National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment Portal. Next, which state or union territory launched the Mobile Dost application to access all the government to citizen services directly from their mobile devices? Correct? I repeat, which state or UT has launched the Mobile Dost app to access all the government to citizen service directly from their mobile devices? It is your, tell me which one? It is Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory, right? They have launched this Mobile Dost application that will allow the citizens to access the services that are provided by the government directly from their mobile devices, right? And then this application is developed by whom? This application is developed by IT Department of Jammu and Kashmir with support from the government of Haryana. Next, which state government has recently launched the Abda Rahat Kosh 2023 website, a digital platform initiative to help the disaster affected people, right? So if you remember recently, because of flooding or because of the rainfall, not flooding actually, because of the rainfall, and because of this rainfall there was flood in several areas of Himachal Pradesh, and even now you will be seeing huge destruction that is going on in the state of Himachal Pradesh because of heavy rainfall. There was huge destruction, many people lost their homes, many people lost their businesses, correct? So Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu has launched this Abda Rahat Kosh 2023 website, or you can say a portal. This is a digital platform that is aimed at helping the disaster affected people in the state of Himachal Pradesh. Here people can send money through QR code, through UPI, right? And this grant that will be collected here will be used to help all those people who have lost their home or their source of income in this disaster. Next, who is the current managing director and chief executive officer of RBL Bank? Here will be R. Subramaniam Kumar, right? He is the new, or he is the current managing director and chief executive officer of RBL Bank. Where is the headquarter of RBL Bank? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. What is the tagline here? It is Apno Ka Bank. Next, name the bank that recently launched UPI payments through RuPay credit card. So it is your Yes Bank, right? Yes Bank, they have announced the launch of UPI payments through RuPay credit card, and with this the customers can now link their Yes Bank RuPay card with UPI enabled apps such as your Bheem, PhonePe, Paytm, Google Pay, Slice, Mobivic, etc. Next, what is the tagline of Federal Bank? So first of all, remember who is the chairman of Federal Bank? C. Balagopal. Who is the managing director and CEO of Yes Bank of Federal Bank? Shyam Srinivasan. Where is the headquarter? It is in Aluva, Kerala. It was established on 23rd of April 1931. Correct? Another question here is, what is the tagline of Federal Bank? It is your perfect banking partner. So this is the tagline here. Now let's move to some homework section. First, as per the State of India's bird report, how many species were identified as being of high conservation concern? Second, which country's Prime Minister was granted the Grand Cross of the Order of Honor by Greece in 2023? Third, Ministry of Defence signed 19,000 crore contract with which company for 5 fleet support ships for the Indian Navy? So these are your 3 homework questions, friend, and do comment below the answers. I'll be checking the answers, right, and I want to see maximum participation here. Apart from this, if you find the session to be interesting, do like the video and comment below what are your views for the same. Doing this will motivate me to make better content for you in the long run. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.